Miami. Homestead, Miami.
Alright, S'mores.
Alright, welcome back to the Checker Flag PS4 NASCAR League, everyone. I am your host, S'mores1173, and tonight we are getting ready to do the championship finale from Homestead Miami Speedway in Miami, Florida, for the running of the Census 300, I believe, is what it's called in here. With me tonight, I got Cup Series rookie and contender for the championship, Mind Killer. How you doing, Mind Killer? And we also got another rookie in the Cup Series. They're both my teammates. We got KOW as well.
Hello, hello. Thanks for having me. Hell yeah.
So tonight we got 4 drivers. Currently 3 at the moment, waiting for the 4th driver. But basically 35% of the championship 4 are Gibbs cars. So 35% chance Toyota will bring home the title. But there's also a 25% chance that the Zero car, football, who's in a Chevrolet, could bring home the championship. And tonight we got a very good battle between Mike Mann, who's in the 20, Gar in the 0, Norfrey, who's in the 54, and then Matt, who's in the 18, going for the championship tonight. And how the Final 4 rules apply is there's no stages, so we don't have to worry about that part. Nope. The pole award does not give you an extra point. Everyone starts on an even ground, an even amount of points, and whoever crosses the start finish line first among those 4 drivers will be the champion. So, as we got the invite ready to go, who do we got going for the championship tonight? Michael, let's start off with you.
Okay, we have Mike Mann, Gar Football, and Norfrey.
Who did you pick to win the title?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Gar.
Okay. KW, what about you?
I mean, I'm thinking Gar. You know, he's affiliated with us, kind of, so he's kind of a teammate.
Yeah.
You know, Mike Mann's a good driver as well, so I'm really not for sure who I hope it's a good battle between those two. Well, and Norfrey too, to tell you the truth. So
I think it's maybe a 50-50 between Gar and Mike Mann.
Yeah.
Norfrey, I don't know, because I mean I don't really have info or experience driving around.
Yeah, I'm the same way too. I'm the team owner of that Zero car, so you would think I pick Gar because I'm just biased to him. He's my driver for the final, but this is also the final race for Gar as my driver as well. So I ended on a high note. But also Mike has also been fast. He's got the most wins in the Xfinity Series this season, I believe. With I think he has 8 or 9 wins this season in Xfinity. Or the Busch Series, as we call it. So we're getting ready to get this show on the road. So let's get party on the. Let's get it going, guys.
Get that. Right, they'll just have to let us know. I haven't joined yet.
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
Okay, cool.
Yep, I'm in.
Excellent.
So we have a blue Ford.
All right, here we go.
As the pace car.
I'm actually trying to get
blue. There was a blue truck that was you know, it was a blue pace truck. I forgot what back here was.
Gotta hit that button.
So you said no delay, right?
For PS5 now. Alrighty. It was our owner of the league, Bradley, and that purple pace car, leading the 3 championship drivers, 2, 3, and 4. And we got Mike Mann, the 20 on the pole. We got Zero Gar on the outside in 2nd, and then Norfrey in 3rd in the 54. I'm gonna ride on board here with Norfrey for the start of this race. He's gonna have his teammate and championship rival Mike Mann right in front of him as we're going to take the green flag here. And the green flag is in the air. Buddy! Who's gonna win the championship tonight, boys?
Woo!
And Miami.
Championship 3. This is the 18 is not here with us tonight. It looks like, and that is too bad for him. We definitely missing him. But these guys put on a good show for us.
Northie got a great one through 1 and 2, heading down the back straighter. He's all over the back bumper of that 20 car. He's going to peek to the outside here as we go into turn 3.
On the outside.
Meanwhile,
He's going to get to his door on the outside.
It was just
He's not going to get there.
And Garfield, here he goes on the inside.
Coming out of turn 4, Mike Manley lap 1, Northie second, Gar third. As the battle for second continues on.
As Gar's down on the inside of the 54 now in the 0, he takes the lead, or he gets the position for second there.
Yep. And like I said, bonus points don't matter. All that matters is the first one across that line, the checkered flag.
Right, that is correct. And there is no stages in this. It is just, or there is stages. I'm sorry.
No, there isn't.
No stages. Okay. Well, why am I
It's a
confused?
race to the finish.
Right. Okay. So
It's a
this
race
is
to
100
the
laps
finish.
of just green flag racing, of course, unless we have a 2-car spin or a lag, caution.
They're like
And about it, add the
almost
points and
bumper to
stages.
bumper.
Yeah, even if there were stages tonight, the stage points don't count either.
And that is Michael Whitman in the number 20 leading the field here. And boy, these guys are tucked in. They know not to let them get away out of the draft.
Yep.
Keegan did
Really?
say no delay. I think it's like a 5-second.
Well, anyway, we won't be able to tell who has the best car here because everyone is in a little bit of a pack. So we'll have to wait till as the tires wear down, fuel gets low. We're just gonna see who the best man behind the wheel is tonight.
Seems fairly even out right.
Back into turn 3 we go.
Garza looking to the outside for the lead. He got on the right wheel quarter pound that 20 car. Couldn't stick it there though.
Cross the start finish line again. Here we go. I wish we had a lap counter on screen here, but that's all right.
He is doing what he can to make that high lane work.
Yeah, Garza's trying to make that top work. But it opens the door for Northbury as well. Get to the inside for second. He's hanging there.
He's trying.
Couldn't
To,
get there though.
54 is trying to get in there.
Yeah, he was trying. Couldn't get there.
Gar's like, nope.
Well, they've been back and forth a little bit there for second.
Looks like Norfolk got a little bit of loose coming out of turn 4 there.
Sorry about that. Smack that mic.
If he did get loose, he kept.
I was going to say.
Oh, Norfolk clipped the apron there going in turn 1. That's going to cost him a bunch of time.
I think he got a little loose there turning in.
Yeah, that cost him a little bit of ground.
And he went down to hit that apron, it looked like.
Yep.
He's
Got here with Gar,
He's falling
who's
back
right
a
behind
little
Mike
bit.
in second.
He did. He lost 2 or 3 car positions there, car links. Maybe see if he can reel him back in.
And we're going to give a little update on the silly season news for the Xfinity Series so far. Gar has been in talks with multiple drivers, multiple owners, and one of there's been, I guess you call it a leak that he could be going to Stewart House Racing in the Cup Series next year.
Keegan,
So-
did you pause the stream?
I'm busy right now. Bradley said he can't hear us at all. I'm checking my settings now because apparently mine are screwed up.
Okay, so we're now in the dark.
Okay, okay. I don't think it was my train of thought. It goes Gar to the
There
inside
goes
of the
Gar.
Yep. Norfolk's losing a lot of ground now.
Boy, and Norfree in the 54 has really dropped back as we have the 2 front leaders racing for the lead position right now, coming off of, what is that, 4?
Yep, turn 4.
All right. Cross the
Mike
start
got the
finish
one
line.
And Mike got the one off the corner. He was
Far,
able to hold on to the position.
He leads that lap again.
He's
So
led all the
far,
laps
it's
so
a
far.
two-car race.
That's what I thought.
He started on the pole. He's led them all so far. And Norfolk's losing a lot of ground, and he could possibly see his championship hopes slipping away.
I think he is having some trouble getting off the corner, possibly, in the 54 of Norfree.
I
As
can't. Fuck.
it may be
backed me
getting
out.
loose. Damn.
Yeah, you backed out.
And all my notifications are going for it. So
Oh, the 0 gets a run. I bet he's going to give him the bumper there.
No, he tried. He also
As
tried to
they're
get to his outside corner in turn 1 there.
as they're fighting for it.
Yeah.
And you know the
KW, you're
50,
streaming?
yes,
Okay.
and you know the 54 has got to be thinking to himself, be as smooth as I possibly can, and hopefully these guys will start mixing it up, and he can get back to them.
Yeah, but we also Mike and Gars had a history over the playoffs. Seemed like this championship battle is going to intensify their battle and their thirst for that title.
A little bit of a rivalry, if you say.
Yeah,
I guess we're stuck with
we're gonna be on Twitch from now on.
He gets a real nice dive down into the turn, the zero of Gar does.
Mike did as well. They were gapping a little.
It may be because the leader in the 20, he it seemed like he was taking a little wider arc, and I think it seemed like the zero was diving it in there, making it look like he had a good run. But then, like you're saying, he gets off the corner better, the 20.
He's gonna put a block on him going into turn 3.
Boy, they are
They
just about rubbing bumpers here. Sometimes they are. Here we go. A little smooch.
Meanwhile, they're just bumper to bumper. Morphery is just marching from the car.
As they cross that start-finish line again, going into turn 1.
Yeah, Mike said himself last week in Martinsville he's going to be a bottom feeder. He's going to hug that bottom lane all the way. Oh, he's going to put a block on guard on the outside. Oh, Mike gets loose off the corner. Here comes guard to the outside for the lead.
Oh, boy, this will be interesting getting into the turn here. Oh, he clears him. Nice.
Gar is going to lead this lap off the 4.
Mike is close behind, though.
He's got the momentum, but I think Mike's going to suck up. Mike's going to pull up to him. Oh, boy.
You go the inside for the lead.
There he goes, diving in inside.
Oh, contact.
Down. Hard.
We're too wide.
All the way up to the wall.
For the lead.
Left for a corner and right
I don't
front.
think he's going to... Yep. Yeah, I didn't think the 20 was going to clear him.
Oh, he's going to door check him on the straightaway, going into turn 3. Make contact again. I think Mike's going to clear him here. And he does.
The 54's loving this. He's like, keep it up. Maybe I can get back to you, too.
He's going to peek to the outside
right
again.
now
Mike's going to let him have it. Because Mike said he's going to be a bottom feeder.
Right now, all of them are like quiet in the other chats. So they're really focusing hard.
Oh, God got close to that bumper. He's all over it, though, come off of 2. Mike's going to give him the outside again. Because Mike said he's going to be a bottom feeder. No matter what it takes.
Man,
God's going to give a huge shot there to Mike. not phased, though, is Mike.
he wiggled a little bit, but not. He's got the car under him right now.
This is an incredible battle for the championship right here between Mike and Gore.
Putting on a great show. The 20 and the 0. Great show.
Mike got the apron there a little bit, checked up a lot. Basically put the brakes on Gore there.
And that's Michael Whitman in the 20 and Gary Engelhart, if I said that right.
Yeah.
And the 0. And then we've got Caden Norfrey running in the 3rd position in the 54. And these all 3 guys are running for the championship right now. Whoever crosses the finish line first on the final lap, which is 100, wins the cup.
Yep.
And the bragging rights for 1 full season. We do not have our defending Xfinity Series champion in here in this race as he moved up to the Cup Series. That was Ryan Parsons, and he was in the, I believe it was the 9 car last season in Xfinity. So
I just went and asked them, and they're coming to lap 19.
Lap 19. Okay, we've still got a lot of racing left here, guys. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about a lap ago, we saw the 54 Northwood in the background get really loose off platoon 2.
That's terrible. Yeah, he's having a real hard time on throttle coming off the turn, and that's what I was seeing earlier.
Mike is not going to give up the bottom. Oh, he's going to give up the bottom here. Maybe.
I believe the 0 lifted there. I believe he rolled out of it.
Yeah, he lifted. He's being smart with it. He knows Mike is going to hold on to that bottom like it's baby.
I wonder what their chatter's like in their race in their race chat.
They're probably
It's
quiet
kind of
right now.
quiet right now. They're quiet.
Okay.
They're focusing hard.
Mike got really loose off of 2, so did Gar.
down below the apron on the backstretch, both of our drivers for the top 2 positions here.
I think Mike got loose off a 2 and Gaul followed him.
Man, oh
That's
man.
gonna give Norfolk some
was like,
time.
oh hell yeah, do
But
it
he's-
again.
Yeah, Norfolk is a little too far back to take any advantage of that.
I think maybe get this via Twitch stream and record it and put it in Cfnl.
I think Gaul might have got a little bit of the wall off of turn 2 that time. Because it looks like he lost more ground there. The Gaul's getting a little loose off of turn 4. And now the gap is starting to grow between the 2 leaders.
I wish I knew how many laps they could go on fuel. Do you guys have an idea on a fuel stop here? I'm going to post it. Discord.
I'd say about 25 to 30 laps, something like that.
Okay. So they'll be coming here before too long. 5-6 laps. We're going to see pit stops, guys.
Orfrey is hanging way back there.
Yeah, Norfolk just needs them to like kill each other, wreck each other, just to bring out a caution, so he can get back in the fight. But as it stands right now, I don't think Norfolk is going to win the championship this way.
Looks like Gar is like he's hanging in there.
Yeah, Gar's coming back on Mike. He's gaining time little by little. But we've seen what happens when these two get together, when they're like bumper to bumper.
Gotta drive it in deep, make it stick.
I can bet you it's not going to be easy for either one of these guys. And back to my silly season rumors, I guess you call it. Gar has rumored that there's been a couple of leaks here and there, aka rumors that Gar might be going to the Cup Series full time to drive for Stewart-Haas Racing. So that's a possibility. We could see Gar in the possibly in the 10 car next year or the 41 car next year in Cup. Which that'd be interesting to see.
And Mike is right back on his bumper.
Yeah, Mike has already made the announcement he's going to be Cup full time next year. He's going to be driving, I believe, the 9 car.
Zero's going to have a little bit of momentum coming off the turn here, I believe.
He arced it in turn 1.
He did.
To the inside.
We have a nice race down into the next turn here, which is 3, I believe.
He arced it in turn 1, and it gave him the run off.
Mike drove it in hard there in turn 4. Oh, he's hitting.
Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. We have the Zero of Gar coming down pit road for his first stop of the evening.
Yep.
I saw right there. Mike man was driving to the wall.
So Mike got really loose off of turn 2 that time. Same problem he had earlier.
Pit this time.
Yeah, Mike's slowing down. He's coming in now. 20 car into the pits.
Slow down, slow down.
Ooh.
Whew.
Oh, that was close.
Gotta be really close.
He did look like he was.
Norfree stays out.
He does.
Get a lap ahead.
There he goes.
Norfolk's going to be a leader.
54 to the lead.
And Gar's coming out of the pits now.
Let's see who will take the lead. Come on. Mike Man comes out.
Mike is going into his pits. I think Norfolk's out of gas.
Gar is in the middle of the backstretch.
He's in turn 3 now. He's back up to speed now. He's pitting this time.
Yes, 54's coming in now. He's down on the apron, and here comes the Zero, which will eventually follow around and be your leader.
Maybe.
Well, he came in first. I think he should be.
Yeah, he's going to be the leader.
He is the new leader. He's
going to be the leader.
As he passes Mike Man, and Mike Man's on the access road.
Yeah, because of Mike Man getting loose off of 2, which helped Gar to gain the lead. And also hitting a lap early, you know, he got that jump.
Yeah, and once Norfolk comes out, once Gar passes Norfolk, Gar will be your new leader. And he does.
Spencer in the chat. P2.
So Zero Car is out front now in Homestead.
So that early short pit has given him, what is that? That's a 20 car length, 15 car length lead at this point right now.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
And Mike Man is probably thinking to himself, how in the heck did he pull me so much on one little pit stop?
I don't know if hitting early works in trucks. I didn't do much.
I mean, I've had this happen to me before. I'd be running in front of somebody 6 seconds ahead of them. I pit, and they're in front of me. I'm thinking, what the heck happened? I'm about ready to freak out here in the chair.
I mean, I know from my experience, you know, if you pit early, you're going to get a jump.
Right. It should, and it all makes sense. That should technically be the way it works.
I've seen that used against me. I used it against...
Ooh, God got really wide off of turn 4 there.
He did run up towards the sign there, the NASCAR sign.
That might give Mike some time a little bit.
But yeah, we've got to give it to the Zero here right now. He did what he needed to do there. He is now leading laps instead of pushing and or battling with the 20 that had led every lap up until the first pits there.
Looks like Mike Man is catching him.
Yeah, slowly.
He does look like he's got some good momentum there. Man, if he can catch him without the draft, that's saying something. That's getting around there really smooth. Once again, it's a 100-lap race tonight, folks.
From what it looks like, he is a straightaway behind.
Mike got loose off of turn 2 that time. A little bit.
Doing all he can to get back up the guard.
Yep.
For what?
I'm thinking ahead, guys. I'm wondering what's the possibilities of someone doing something really crazy on the last stop, you know, like tires and stuff, you know, like maybe 2 or something.
Mike got the wall off of 2
he did.
And Mike got loose off of turn 2 as well.
They both made a mistake, it looked like. You're right.
Well,
so they're driving hard here.
Being told
and Mike is closing in on Cora.
Well, I was told that we're gonna go out and I gotta leave. So it's gonna be just you two doing this stream.
Finishing off?
And it seems like, yeah.
Okay, well, you stay with us for a little while longer, or you?
Yeah, I'll still be tuning in. I'll tune in to Twitch.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, well, you're leaving now?
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. Yes, thank you. Maybe you can get back in time to jump back in. If not, thank you for joining and helping out.
Yeah. If not, then see y'all tomorrow at Martinsville.
Yes, sir. Martinsville tomorrow for the Cup Series.
Yeah, I won't be in Martinsville
The
tomorrow.
20 is definitely been able to make up time here on the Zero. He has got about a 3 or 4 car length lead right now. The Zero does, and the 20 is whittling into it.
Yeah, the 20 hugged that yellow line. They're going the white line going into 2 and 3 there.
He did.
Monaco had to get off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I may help you out do a little bit of broadcasting.
Okay. Hell yeah. Well, the 54, where's he? Let me jump back here and have a look at him real quick. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, he's back a little bit. Let me see. Once he gets on the straightaway here, let me see where he's at. How far back?
He's almost half lap behind.
If I can see him. Oh, man, I cannot even see the other 2 cars. Okay, so he's having some issues with his car right now. Compared to the other 2 drivers, they're dialed in a little bit better.
Yeah. As it stands right now, it's going to be a fight between the 0 and the 20 for the title.
For sure, unless we have some sort of a caution.
And that's a possibility.
Right. Yeah, because these 2 have been laying the bumper to each other.
Yeah, these 2 they have some low-key issues for the last 10, 12 races, so.
Yeah.
S'mores was he was saying something a little about that they had might not be too friendly on the track here as far as going for this championship.
Yeah, we've already seen what Mike will do to hold on to the lead.
Boy, Mike is trying to look underneath, it looks like, but I mean, he's still back there a little bit. About a car length.
Too. And Mike is there.
All right. Nice.
Championship battle's on again.
Okay. 20 is there. I mean, he's in the draft, I would imagine, at that point, and he's there. He's just trying to find his point in time, and
he's probably gonna peak and low here going on 2 and 3. Oh no, guard blocks.
when Gar in the 0, he was nice and smooth through that turn right there. Nice and smooth.
Mike is literally pushing Gar down the front straight right
Is
now.
he on his bumper? Let me change my camera.
Contact.
Here we go. Thank you, S'mores. Nice camera now. Because he was on his bumper.
He peaked low. Gar blocked him.
I got a nice overhead view. Here we go. Down the backstretch, I believe.
Yeah, turnabout's fair play. Mike did it to Gar. Gar did it back to him. It's fair.
Diving down into turn 3 through 4. As you could see, the 0 of Gar was about 1 car length up off of the apron. Trying to have a nice arc and keep that momentum up.
Yeah, it gave Mike some clean air there in 3 and 4. Once again, it's going to give him some clean air.
Mike is down a little bit lower. Looks like he's going to have a little bit of momentum here.
Yep, gained a little bit of time there, the Warren too.
Just a smidgen of momentum. It can really show it. I got this overhead view. It looks really nice. Boy, these two drivers are driving a nice race here.
Oh, Gar got the little bit of wall before there. Still has his momentum down. And here comes Mike to the inside for the lead.
Ooh, down into 1. Yes.
He's gonna send him. He's gonna put him in the wall.
Oh, that's gonna kill his momentum a little bit. The 0.
And Mike's gonna go to the lead now.
I thought the 0 might come down and put his left side on his right side and get a little of that momentum back.
Oh, Gar just sent it there in turn 3. He's on his bumper now.
Right, and damage is on here, folks. So these guys beating and banging, you know, they could get a little bit of a crinkled fender or whatever here, maybe a tire rub. I don't know. Do we see smoke off the fender?
Nah, I don't see any of that, but I do see Mike starting to slightly pull away from Gar here.
Well, it looked like no, yeah, the 0's got to run here. He had to run through the corner there down the backstretch.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to change the camera angle. These guys are rolling. Here we go. Coming to us.
Oh, Mike is going to cut off Gar there on the front stretch.
Now we're riding with the 0 of Gar right here in second place.
Mike drove it in harder that time in turn 1.
I believe Gar is a rookie, correct?
No, he's not. He's been around for a while.
Okay, then. I know Mike Man was not a rookie, so.
Yeah, Mike's not a rookie and Gar's not a rookie.
All right. Well, he doesn't drive like one, so I just thought this was his first time in a league.
This is his, I believe, his second season in the Xfinity Series, I believe. Because he was in the Xfinity Series a couple years ago.
Okay. I think you told me that before. Okay.
Yeah, he was in the Truck Series with me when I started racing in the league. And then he moved up to Xfinity during the year.
These drivers are driving down the backstretch, pushing. Here we go.
Gonna peek to the outside here. It's Gar.
All
Check
right.
up a little.
We're on the nose cam here of the 0. Right behind the leader in the 20.
And Mike pitted a lap after Gar last time, so that could play a strategy. It could be a factor. Oh, they are loving fenders right now. They're leaning on each other down the back straightaway.
Oh yeah, almost door handle.
Lead. Mike let him have it. He's gonna put the crossover on him and come back on the inside. At the line, looks like Gar will lead this lap. Mike going up to that left rear, trying to get that side draft, heading into turn 1.
Oh, that 20 dove it in there. of Mike Man.
Gar's hanging tough on the outside, but he might lose it off of 2. No? Gar got the one off the corner. When we do it side by side, heading down that straight. Contact between the 20 and the 0.
Once again, just a little bit of rubbing.
Looks like the 20 about put him in the wall there.
Just a little bit of rubbing. Rubbing's racing with closed fendered, cars.
Well, Gar got a great one off the corner that time. Mike actually led the line there. That would have been a photo finish for the title. Gar's got an edge going into turn 1 on the top. Right up against the wall. Mike right on that white line. To come off turn 2 down back straightaway.
What a race. What a race. Oh no, as Gar gets into the outside wall, loses some momentum.
Yep, Gar got the wall there. Gonna give the lead to Mike.
But they are still racing. He's not going to let him get away. He's not going to get away that easy.
We've seen Mike have the better car in the long run. So that could play a factor tonight. And he pitted a lap after Gar than Mike, so again, that could also play a factor.
Yeah, one lap. Yeah, I mean, it's not that much, but I guess. Oh, he rolls her in there nice. Or both just pretty much in. The 0 was pretty much in the 20s tire tracks right there, coming through coming off the corner there. Excuse me. Jeez. Spit it out already.
Look for them to pit here in about 2 to 3 more laps.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. I was about to say pit stops could be coming up again shortly.
I just wonder how nervous are these two drivers, right now, in their chairs.
I can bet you Gar's nervous, but I don't think Mike's nervous at all, because he knows what he needs to do.
Mike's kind of wily. He's kind of sly. He likes to have fun and chat with you and cut up.
Yeah, but he's not afraid to do whatever it takes to win a championship.
For sure. So they're going to be coming in either this time or next time, it's sounding. Maybe 3 laps.
Gar jumped to the outside of Mike here for the lead.
So he's racing, and there's Mike again. Okay, no, Garth pitted first. Oh boy, last time. Yeah, okay.
Mike's pitting this time.
Right.
So
it's exactly 50 to go.
Okay. Wow.
We're officially halfway through the race.
Well, then apparently he's going to be able to make just one more stop.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think the fuel window is right on the money to be broke up 4 ways.
Okay.
3 stops altogether.
Okay.
And Gar's going to be pitting now.
Okay. Oh boy, here we go. As they have to bring it down to 45 mile an hour, pretty much, I'm believing, or 55.
It's 45.
45. Get her slowed down, or you'll get a penalty, and that'll kill your run right there.
And Northway got loose off of turn 4. He's going to take the lead from Gar here as we cycle through pit stops.
Okay. He's going to run another few laps, 3 or 4 laps, like he did the time before, 2 to 4 laps probably. And he's probably just hoping that maybe they spin or something coming out of the pit and cycle back through, and then he'd be right back in the draft there. Oh, geez.
I think when it cycles through, I think Mike will be leader.
I think Gar might have got a speeding penalty.
Oh, he's coming out of the pits now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on the...
Seemed like it was a late...
access road, the out road there. Coming back up on the track.
Gar pushed it. Mike pushed it on the exit pit road last time. Gar pushed it this time.
Here comes the 20 of Mike, man. He's got the momentum. I think Gar's up to speed, though. Here we go.
Yeah, but we've seen Mike have the better car, it seems like. And Northway is still out there, I believe. And Northway just came down pit road now. So Northway will hand off the lead to the battle between these two.
Yep. Northway's going down pit road now. In the 54. Second stop of the race. And we're about 52 laps in. And we're back to the grind here at the lead. The 0 and the 20. Mike Man, or I'm sorry, let me say that right. Gar in the front, and then Mike Man in the 20. in second position.
And as the two leaders pass Northway now Northway is going to be back in third. As Mike and Gar are going to continue the historic battle for the championship. Oh, Gar got the wall hard off of turn 2.
Man, he sure did.
Mike's going to go to the outside for the lead. And he'll clear him, almost going into turn 3. Yeah, he'll clear him.
He did. He sure did. Boy, that was a big break for the 20 car of Michael Whitman.
Yep.
Huge break. As Gar's got to calm himself here and not be too upset. He's going to kick himself in the butt. I can't believe I just gave that to him. So he's got to calm himself down.
Oh, Gar's going to give a shot to Mike there.
Here we go. Boom. Yep.
Non-phased is Mike.
Okay, let's
Go to
see.
the inside for the lead. He's right on his quarter. He couldn't get there. Mike slid up a little to prevent that one from Gar off the corner.
Nice, they're bumper to bumper, but the Zero tries to look inside.
Couldn't do it.
Back down into turn 1. Heck of
He's
a
kicking to
race.
the outside.
Heck of a race with these two drivers here. The 20 in the Toyota and the 0 in the Chevrolet Camaro.
Mike's going to give him the top because he's going to be on that bottom all the way around the track. Well, I actually blocked him a little bit that time. Mike. He still gave him the top.
Yeah, he's going to make him go around the outside, it looks like. Then earn it.
He's blocking him already. They've been blocking each other this entire race, pretty much.
All right, here we go. Cross the start-finish line one more time. The 20 is in the lead. Oh, dives are down in there. I don't know if he hit the apron or just looked like he had a real good run there for a second, the 20.
Yeah, he did. I think Gar backed off a little, tried to build up a run off the corner. He got to his bumper, but couldn't make the move.
Okay, 20's going to get to him here. Boy, I think he rolled out of it. Here we go, drafting down the front stretch. Into turn 1. Gar's got the preferred arc here. As he gets to the 20's bumper.
In the middle of the corner.
Yes, he did. He's pushing him down the backstretch, Cameron.
Got nowhere to take it, though.
Man, I hope these guys are having fun because they're putting on a good show here. Good show. Final race of the season.
I think after the race they might be considered fun, but I think right now they're probably getting on each other's nerves.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think they're having fun with each other right now.
I've already been told that earlier in the race when they were throwing blocks and stuff, they got in an argument, so...
They're having some radioactive.
There goes Gar to the inside for the lead. Couldn't get there, though. He peaked, though.
Boy, if the 20 hadn't have been cleared there, man, I could have seen him getting turned left. As he came down, the 20 kind of came down, and I'm behind the 0 right now, and I couldn't see the clearage. I was like, man, if he's not clear, he's going to turn him to the left.
Yeah, Gar went up a little higher in 3 and 4 than I think he wanted to. Lost a little bit of time.
We'll go up on the hood bumper.
Too.
I'm sorry, the hood camera here. He's reeling him back in, going into 3, I believe it is.
Yep, turn 3.
It's a night race, Homestead, Miami Speedway. Oh, here we go. He's going to try it on the outside.
Mike gave me the top. Mike's can clear him.
Nice and smooth by both drivers, in and out through the center.
You see, Mike's gonna block him again.
If, I'm thinking in my mind, if the 0 of Gar could somehow push the 20 deeper than the 20 wants to go, but still get himself woed up, he might have something, you know, he might be able to push him up out of the groove, but
You're probably right, but right now it's too early. Take the chance of getting paid back. So
good point. Good point.
You're not going to do it when there's still a pit stop to go. So
Yeah.
And both drivers, like you said, are going to have that opportunity because they're both getting to each other's bumpers whenever they're in second. Boy, what happened there? It looked like it kind of twitched a little bit.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know what that was. I'm on the hood of the Zero, and something looked funny for a second there. Maybe it's the server. I'm glad I got my internet fixed. We had a problem, and I was worried about it. It's like, I'm not going to be able to broadcast. I can't even stay online. Here we go.
No, Mike
he got to run.
Yeah, Mike is going to hold on to the bottom, though. Like I mentioned, he's not going to get off that bottom whatsoever.
I'm having a freezing issue.
He'll have a death grip on that white line on that between the apron and the track. He's gonna stay down there.
No, really?
He gave up. He moved up a little there, but Mike's gonna block him right off the exit.
The thing is, you take a chance when you come off that high like that, breaking dead last on the backstretch.
That was probably the most aggressive block I've seen from Mike. Yeah, they went all the way to the white line on the backstretch. And they're gonna do it again. The fans will probably be cheering, but in the headset they were yelling at each other. Mike got a great one through 1 and 2 that time, bud.
We got about a 1-car advantage right now on the Zero. The 20 does. And the 54, where is he at? He's not a lap down, but
he's halfway on the backstretch.
He's halfway down. Okay, he's half a lap down roughly.
Yep.
Norfree.
So yeah, I think Norfree's championship hopes are dashed at this point.
Unless we have a T5 red.
Yeah, I mean,
a big possibility.
It's gonna get real. Yeah, they're just dicking around right now. Excuse my language. They're just messing around right now. It's gonna get serious here towards the end, like you're saying. And whoever, it's gonna be like a football game. Whoever has the ball at the last second is gonna be in advantage. Whoever has the position. Oh, as he gets to the bumper coming off of 3. I'm sorry.
It's 2.
Yes. Coming off of 3. How's that work?
Coming off of 3 would be right about here.
Oh, he's going to get to the bumper again.
I think he knows not to go low because the 20's going to block him.
Cross the start-finish line.
Anyway. There we go. He finally got to the inside there. No, he backed out of it.
He didn't want to push it in there. And it's a good thing he did because Mike cut him off if he had.
Yeah, he drove it in there good. 20 did. What a tough race to try to, as the driver, to try to manage it. You want to lead, but you don't want to wreck or get wrecked. And, I'm sure both of these drivers are thinking, I'm faster than him. I'm faster than the other guy. I wish he'd get the hell out of my way.
Mike is starting to pull a little bit of a gap again on Goa. Goa's able to get
5 laps away from pitting.
So final pit stop of the season could be coming up. This would be the money stop. Oh, that was a little bit of contact there. Mike basically cut him off at the very top, right at the start-finish line. Well, this is the first time Mike has been off the bottom all this run.
Oh, thought the Zero was going to get a real big run in there.
Now it's going to come down to who short pits who first here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been an advantage for sure.
Well, I mean, I've noticed on the last stop when Mike short pitted, Gar still got out ahead. I think it's just who's pushing it to get to pit road the hardest.
That's a good point.
Pushed it the hardest. I think Mike pushed it the hardest the first stop, and I think Gar returned the favor on the last stop.
That's a good point. I figured that Mike Man would have the lead after they rotated through on that last
what
stop.
I've noticed, I think Mike has been a little conservative to getting on pit road, and I've noticed that Gar is pushing it a little bit more than Mike.
Okay. Well, it's helping him for sure.
Yeah.
The 0, that is, it's helping him for pushing it.
Oh,
Okay, the
Mike.
20 coming in.
Apron.
Okay. Didn't know if he was coming in or
Gar
what he
let
was
him go.
I
doing.
might have let him have it there.
Yeah, Gar let him have it.
I don't think we're ready for pit stops quite yet, so.
Coming
I
up
think
on
if
him.
they pit right now, they could make it, but you'll be pushing it on your tires. Right now, they've got 27 to go when they cross the line just then.
Okay.
So they are in their fuel window right now.
Yep.
Woo.
Well, Gar got really loose off of 2 that time.
He did.
I would not be surprised to see Garp short pit right here.
He was down almost on the apron. There he is.
Gar's the first one to pull the trigger. He's really conservative that time.
Looked like he got it woed up good. All right, let's go ride with the leader here going into turn 1 coming off of 2.
Yep. I would not be surprised to see Mike come in this time.
Well, I think you have to. You can't let them have no more than a lap here.
Yeah.
And, you know, the guy that's been in second place has been the one that has taken. Boy, he was.
Ooh, that was close for Mike.
He was moving still.
And Norfrey is still out on the track. He might take the lead here as Gar's coming out of the pits. Norfrey is going to stay out.
I think Mike really pushed it in hard. If he don't get a speeding penalty, he might have the advantage still.
Yep, Norfrey's your new leader as Gar comes out of the pits now.
Oh, yeah, I think Mike's probably going to keep the lead here because he's got a 15-2.
And Mike's coming out of the pits now. Gar's come off of turn 4.
Right.
I think you're right, Tegan. I think Mike's going to have the lead still.
Well, it's going to be close. The 0's got the momentum. This is going to be close.
Stayed out again. And Norfrey stayed out again.
Well,
Nope, it's not close at all. Mike is going to be your clear leader once Norfrey pits. Looked
Boy.
like, yeah, Mike actually gained ground on Gar there.
because he got in there heavy, you know, and he beat him getting into pit road there, just like Tegan had said there on the time before
Norfrey stays out again.
with the 0 car. So, is Mike Whitman's car going to be fast enough that he's going to be able to keep the 0
Now we'll see who has the best car.
out of his draft? Right.
Final run. Who gonna get it?
Final run, right. If the 0 can get that draft, we're going to have a hell of a show here, guys.
Yep.
If he can't get that draft, then it's just going to be 4 car lengths back, I guess.
Norfrey is staying out again.
0 drives it in hard. Coming off of 2, down the back stretch we go. In the 0 anyway. Tires and fuel should not be an issue.
And I think Mike actually gained time on Gar that time. And Norfrey is finally coming to pit road.
Well, he
And
stayed
that'll
out.
give Yep, he stayed out for a good extra 2 or 3 laps.
Norfrey's on pit road. I didn't see him
That's
get
gonna be-
in, so I'm assuming he got
he
in there fast
He
enough.
just got in now. And that's going to give the lead to Mike. And now it's going to be about between the 20 and the 0 for the title.
As Mike has got a real hefty lead here.
Yeah. I think Mike is actually pulling away from him a little bit.
I believe this is probably the biggest lead we've seen the whole race here.
I think so. Yep.
Damn.
No better time to do it than right now.
Yeah, well, we've seen in that after that first round of pit stops that the 20 of Mike Whitman was in second, and he definitely caught him. He reeled him back in, so he knew he had a fast car, and he's showing it once again right now, being in the lead without the 0 able to get in his draft.
Well, Norfolk knows that he's not going to win the championship, so he didn't even bother taking the access load out the pits.
Okay. He blew through it.
Yeah, he just went right on the apron in turn 1. And then he got up on the track in the middle 1 and 2. But I think he knows he's done that at this point.
There's Norfree running in the third position.
The lead is 1.8.
Yeah, it's definitely the biggest lead all night. Oh, Mike is getting a little switchy here.
1.8 second lead, first to second.
Between basically the two best drivers all season in the Xfinity Series.
Well, and it's good to see that the 0 of Gar was able to show up. I believe there was talks that he was maybe not going to be able to make it this evening, and that would have been a shame to not be able to run for your championship.
Yeah.
Put in all that work all year. It's been a long season, folks. I think it's 36 races. I'm not for sure if you guys
33
can... 30
for Xfinity and trucks.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a long season, so...
Yeah.
All the time and effort he's put in. I'd like to see him running back down and having a little battle here, but I'm sure Mike would love to just keep it where they're at right now in the 20.
Yeah.
17 to go, by the way.
So plenty of time.
Yeah, I mean, all that has to really happen at this point is, I mean, Mike have to... Yeah, I mean, he'd probably need to get into the wall a little bit and scrub some momentum.
But he's staying far away from that wall as possible. I don't think that might happen.
Well, the 20 is all by itself right now.
Yep. So is the 0 and the 54.
He's looking at those laps, counting them down, thinking, okay, here we go. This is how he had probably hoped it would be.
Yeah. We've seen what happens when these two
The lead's growing. It's 2.2 now.
Yep. I figured Mike had the better car.
He's still pulling away, so he was faster in the beginning of the run, and it looks like he's still quicker here towards the middle of the run, as we're getting to the end here. We're looking back now from the 20, and he has got it's a huge lead.
Yeah. The only thing McGaw can hope for is Mike making a mistake or something. And I don't see that happening soon.
It's not quite a straightaway yet, but it's getting big.
I think it's about half a straightaway. Mike exited really high at that time off of 2 and 4. But I don't think that will affect him at all.
Gar ended up giving the wall a little bit of a Darlington stripe there coming off of 4, but not too bad of a smooch into the outside wall there.
I guess you would say that the pit stop basically won this race for Mike.
Yeah, he attacked it a whole lot better than Gar did. I noticed Gar was a little bit conservative on that last stop. Then Mike was really aggressive. So,
I think that was the difference right there.
yeah, it definitely was the difference.
If
I
Gar
wouldn't be
made-
surprised if Gar hadn't actually was really under the speed limit when he entered.
Yeah, Mike was out on the track real late when he was coming in there. I
That's the
mean,
advantage you get when you ain't got nobody around you.
yeah, I mean, it looked like he was gonna miss it possibly, and then he just whipped it down in there. As he's got a nice, comfortable, easy lead here. He's just trying to be as smooth as he possibly can going down the backstretch. And there's your difference in the lead right there.
The gap just continuing to grow.
Coming off of 4, I think it is, across the start-finish line.
No matter how it ends, these two put on a great performance tonight. Basically, what you get in a championship battle. They both showed that they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to the lead and try to get that championship.
Wow, it's crazy that just the pit entry, possibly is the deciding factor right here. I mean, we can't take anything away from the 20 Michael Whitman. He has the fastest car, I believe, as well on the track this evening. So we can't take that from him. But that last pit stop has also appeared to be very.
It gave him the gap to get someone out of the draft.
Definitely.
And it's something I've always said all season. You get somebody out of the draft, and you find out real quick who's got the better car.
And or the driving style or line, a little bit of both. Here we go. What are we coming to? Around 10 to go, maybe?
7 to go.
7 to go left.
When he gets to the line, it will be 7.
All right. Well, the season is winding down for the Xfinity National Series here.
You got 7 laps to go.
I mean, it's the same thing I said last night about the Truck Series. I know the Xfinity Series is kind of been in the same boat. Not a lot of participation with full-time drivers. Basically, our full-time drivers just had to roll all through 10 races to be in the Final Four. Not what we'd like to see, but it happens, And we're looking at some possibilities of doing some different stuff next year with both series. So, try to encourage people to run more.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's tough to run all 3. I've run in a few other leagues out there, and most of them are just running one series.
Yeah.
Cup.
It's hard to find
whatever.
somebody that wants to run Xfinity cars or the trucks,
right?
And let that be their championship series. Everybody usually wants to run in the Cup car.
That's true.
5 laps to go, no more cautions. And the gap is just continuing to grow with the 20 car.
So this one's going to go green all the way to the checkered here.
No more yellow.
No cautions tonight at the Miami Homestead Speedway.
It looks like Mike and Gar are going to cause one tonight. Mike goes really wide in turn 4. Won't give up any time. 4 to go.
Boy, I have to feel for the 0 of Gar there. I'm sure all he's thinking right now is, I just want to be up there and have a chance. I just want to race. I just want to race with him. And
well, I mean, this race is to show you what the whole season's been like between the two. It's been back and forth who's had the better car all year. Mike's got the most wins, but there was a good stretch there where Gar finished second about 5 or 6 races in a row to me and Bradley.
Yeah.
So they could both be looking with 8, 9 wins this season apiece. So it's been a two car show all year between the two.
Back and forth.
Yeah, it's one usually has a better car one week and then the other one has it the next. So
And they're starting to reel in our 54, I believe. Now I could see him.
Yep. Yep. He's not gonna. Mike's catching Norfolk, but he's not gonna get there. 2 laps to go this time by. Just been
What
a
a
dominating performance tonight too for Mike. He's led the most laps. And
And-
Gar led the second most.
In my mind, like I said, I wasn't for sure if the 0 was a rookie. So in my mind, Mike has more experience anyway, is what my thought is, but I don't know if that's the fact.
I still think he
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So Mike's
Alright,
got
come to the
him.
white flag.
I mean, they're about the same age. I think there's only a year
1 lap to
difference
go.
in their age.
Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Final lap of the season for the Xfinity Series. Norfolk knocking down the wall there in turn 1. As the 20 car steadily drives through 1-2 for the final time, it's back straight away. A little more sideshow, as they call it. A slideshow, I guess you call it. Coming off turn 2, heading to turn 3.
For the final time.
Norfolk still knocking that wall down, but it won't affect Mike. Coming out of turn 4, the 2021 NASCAR Busch Series champion, the 20 car Michael Whitman, wins the championship.
All right. Congratulations to Michael Whitman, the number 20. Toyota Dex Imaging. Nice. Well, that was a good run. As a fan, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to see those two actually bumper to bumper till the final lap there, but
Yeah.
it was still a good show. Good show. First 3/4 of the race there.
Yep.
And, we can't be upset because Mike was able to get out there and put on a little bit of a clinic there and pull away.
Yep. He had the better car. Really nothing you can say about that.
Let's see, shall we try to get him in here in a minute? Get a little bit of an
Yeah.
interview? Yeah,
Yep.
I think so. Norfree, he just didn't have the car he needed today. We'll get him in here too, and maybe see if he was too loose just to get the throttle down, or what his problem was to get getting the power down. Let's see here. What am I doing? What am I doing?
And fastest lap goes to Gar by about half a tenth over Mike.
All right, we got to try to get some guys in here, get some drivers in here, get some interviews.
Yep.
There we go. Boom.
And There's your new champion, Mike Man. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice job, nice job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow, what a show. You want to start out somewhere? Go ahead.
Yeah, I can. We were watching the battle between you and Gore, and y'all were not giving any inches whatsoever. Y'all were fighting tooth and nail for the title. And also, I heard that y'all had a little bit disagreement there in the chat, in the conversation chat, I guess you call it. So, would you call it the odd racing? Because y'all know y'all going for the same. You're going for the championship, the big one at the end of the summer, or was it just anxiety, nervousness coming into tonight that could have overwhelmed y'all tonight?
Well, I really wasn't a fan of how he raced me most of the season, and when the playoffs started, I really wasn't going to let that happen anymore, so I wasn't going to give him an inch heading into this race no matter what. I guess he was mad about in the middle of 1 and 2, there was a tiny space between the apron. This wasn't on entry, this was in the middle of the corner, and he kind of snuck his nose in and got on the apron. That's not my fault. I mean, I didn't put him there, he put himself there. So I guess he thought it was his prerogative to try to put me on the apron twice after that, and he also gave me ass damage during that because he was trying to beat off my bumper. I'm not sure if you're going to pull off a bump and run at Homestead, but clearly he wasn't able to. But last run, saw what I knew the whole race. That draft, he wasn't shit, so yeah.
He was on your bumper. He was beating it up. You guys put on a great show there, especially that first 3 quarters of the race. You guys were just driving, racing hard, racing real hard. We were gathering pit stops. Seemed to be a big advantage for whoever could get in the hottest.
Yeah, and it seemed like on that last stop, you really pushed it.
Yeah,
and he didn't.
Yeah, so what I had noticed was I thought that I knew I was better than him, so if I lost time on pit road, I would have been fine. Like I did on the first one. Like I came out 2 seconds behind him on the first run and got back to him within about 5 or 6 laps. So yeah, I could tell in the first 2 stops that he was getting in a lot better than I was because I pitted a lap before him to try to get back on my thought out strategy, and he was only like, I was 8/10 behind him. So I thought like, oh, he's really, this is about the only thing he's doing better than me is getting into the pits. So on the last one, I thought, because on the first 2 I was leaving some space. I didn't want to make a mistake. I didn't want to force it at that point. But I thought at that point in the race that if I can pit a lap later than him and be at least maybe a little bit out of his draft, then I could pull away because I knew I had the 1 lap fresher tires and I knew I was just flat out better. I got in a lot more aggressive there and I pulled it off. And one of the big reasons why I won was the pit crew. I got a 15-2 on that last stop.
Oh, I noticed.
So I got out of there really quick. So pit crew really helped me there a lot. And then I had a good exit through the access road, and then it was about over then. So yeah.
Yeah, it showed us that that first stop that you had when you was able to reel him back in. It was like, okay, check mark. I think Mike's got a little faster car. And then that final stop, you did a real good job of just showing us what you had and pulling away.
Yeah, and I knew that during that race, if I was out of his, or if he was out of my draft, that I was going to pull away. Because whenever I was behind him, I was able to pass him pretty easily, and it seemed like he was having some issues passing me. I made myself pretty hard to pass when I was out front and he was trying to pass me. I would place my car in positions where it would basically be impossible for him to pass me. But yeah, I knew that if he was out of my draft and I had a little bit fresher tire, then I was going to be able to walk away with it.
As you did.
Yeah.
2021 Xfinity Series National Series champion. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Sounds better since we don't want to have copyright issues.
Yeah. Well,
National.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Rolls off the
Yeah,
tongue.
no.
Champion.
It does. It sounds good. And I literally was racing in this league in the first race ever in the league, so it feels pretty cool to win at least a championship. I came back to the Xfinity series this year to kind of prove myself and see if I still, can win on a regular basis and, be able to win a championship somewhere. I've never won a championship in a league before, so it's pretty cool. I'm happy. It sounds awesome. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. National Series champion.
Great show. Great show.
Thank you guys for broadcasting. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, we tried.
Right. We tried.
Is KLW going to save the clip so you can get it to YouTube or take the broadcast?
I may try to just one morning go to work. I'll probably just set my phone down and record the whole thing from start to finish and then post it that way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you guys again. I know there were some technical difficulties, but my stream is on YouTube for people to watch, and I assume that with Tegan's technological prowess that we will be able to get the broadcast stream.
Literally, when we done our test yesterday, it worked. Today, Bradley told me that nobody could be heard on mine, and really? I checked my settings, and they were good. And I went back to the stream and hit the wrong button because I'm still figuring out the PS5 and stuff, and knocked myself right out of the freaking race. So after that, I'm like, well, we'll just go to Twitch.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys anyway for broadcasting. It's pretty cool, and happy to be able to win the title.
All right, congratulations, Mike.
No problem. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Have a good night, guys.
You too. Thank you.
You too.
Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see.
See if we can get going here.
Right.
Damn.
There we go.
And there's Gore. How are you?
In the Zero car, he brings in second place this evening in the championship final four, pretty much. You guys had a good race there. I'm sure you're pretty disappointed. But the first 3 quarters of that race, man, you put on a great show. I was really pulling for you to try to get back to him. I know you wanted to race him the final run for the championship. What do you think was the deciding factor there? I think we've got a great idea of what it was, but I kind of want to see what you're thinking right now.
No, great, I can't hear him.
Oh. Mind Killer says he can't hear you. I don't know why. Do you have your voice shared? In your chat, maybe not. Well, yeah, because you're in the other chat.
Yeah. Well, now I forgot to change it from other things I have.
So you think you had it? The car was too tight. Is what I was hearing.
Yes. I definitely did Hamlet first.
Right.
Pit stop. And I'll look how far he was. Car didn't turn like it was default. I made the car close to 51 reg, and should not have did that kind of thing. And
did you have any damage? You guys were kind of bumpered there, kind of beaten a little bit.
no.
No? Okay. Because I was wondering if that was it. Now, I mean, what we noticed was the pit stops were huge, it seemed like, tonight. for you guys. It seemed like you beat him the first 2 pit stops. You got in and got out a little faster than he did. And I believe that last pit stop he got out quicker and then was just able to stay in front. But man, we were definitely hoping and wishing for you guys to have a great battle there all the way to the end, like you did the first 3 quarters of the race there.
Yeah, there was still some things. It's only your pit crew and of your base of your team. This game, you can tell cars are all just the same. So coming down pits, it's different. Pits, every pit crew of every team is different, from good team and a bad team. And this is why I did a bad team. To come in bringing bad car, a team that's you never know going Final Fours in real life or anything, and I bring them to a playoff, won more than 3 races, came back from probably the whole season probably was an underdog and put it in Final Four. It's just one of those things that we'll have more experience in Cup and all of that.
That's a pretty good season. 3 wins, like you said, and then to make it all the way to the Final Four here at Homestead, Miami, a race for a championship. I had something else I was going to say, and I forgot. I forgot what it was.
Well, I got something to say real quick. Well, first off, I just killed a fly in my...
Let me jump back in, S'mores. It was what Tegan had said. You should have had could have possibly had up to 4 or 5 more wins, because we do know that the other drivers jump in and race, from the Cup, from the truck. They'll race with the national guys. So Tegan had put that out there that you finished, I think he said 4 times or so behind him and Bradley. So you had an opportunity, it sounds like, and you had yourself in the position, and you would have had another handful of wins, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's just one of these you gotta do better. Cup guys, that's how you get better than them.
That's
get
right.
Faster and everything. It's just like real life. How Austin Cindric's so good because he raced Kyle Busch multiple times. Had to beat him. It's one of those things of you can use the same moves that you do against them in Xfinity, and you can do that thing in Cup, and who knows, it might work still because they don't remember what you did. And it's one of those kind of things. Like, you gotta show Cup speed and Xfinity cars against those guys, and I'm pretty sure I did almost the whole season.
Alright, I'm back. I was going to mention to you, Gar, that this season has been incredible for you, because you were officially my first driver that I had as an owner, so you can never take that away from me. And you had an incredible season, 3 wins, a second place finish. I know you wanted to win the race tonight, I know you wanted to win the championship tonight, but I just keep your head up. I've been in the same boat before. I've broken down before not winning the championship. I know you'll get a championship at some point. I know you got the speed, you got the consistency, and you had a great one earlier in the year when you had I think 8 straight second place finishes. So I know you got the speed and consistency. And I just want to say thank you for being my first official driver for me as an owner. And thank you for getting me some wins in the Xfinity Series this season as an owner. And good luck with your future endeavors, as I know you're going to Cup full-time next year. I want to say good luck to you next year as a competitor in the Cup Series. Go for Rookie of the Year, I believe, for Cup next year as well. And hopefully we can do some battles on the track next year.
I hope so. I hope too. It's like I won Cup, I think, couple races this year, and during tracks, I was really up there. Like, I was top 5s. And I know what series I'm good at. I know what series I'm bad at. And I know what I can have speed in. And it's one of those kind of things of how this game is different from last game. Last game was, I think the top was better. Everyone went top. Didn't know what the bottom was. This game, it changed. But before this game came out, E5, E4, I was at the, I think the last couple of months. That's when I finally actually won the track. And then the new game came out, you had to win the bottom. And that kind of changed everything of me and practice differently and everything. And I'm going to use this experience for Cup, no doubt, in to do better the next season for Cup, be a championship, because I know I'll probably be around there. It's just one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully you think you had a successful season, because it sounds like you did to me. 3 wins. I mean, so are you the rookie of the year as well in this series?
No, that will be
I don't
Matthew.
think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Because you raced it, I guess, last year or something to that effect, or a couple of years ago.
Year before last.
Okay.
I had
So Matt is our rookie of the year.
One season off, and before I left, I joined the same team on the 4, and I know this team couldn't do nothing. Like this whole real life car, JD Motorsports, their team finished in the back like Vic Ware. Certain tracks, yeah, they may be in the top 20, but deadline they're in the back, like Vic Ware in the Cup. It's one of the things I chose this team instead of before the season I had an offer from Junior Motorsports, and I declined that because I know if I don't do that thing, I knew I probably did something a lot more. But I didn't want to do that. I want to finish the same car that I left before. Could be a different number. Don't matter. It could be, and lead that team to multiple wins, more than top 5 finish, and literally race with Cup drivers when that came down. And I knew Bradley and Tegan was fast. I knew Bradley was fast before I left. Tegan I didn't really know about until this season. And he was fast. And they're top Cup drivers. And if I could beat them in the Xfinity Series, I know I can somehow get a win or two for next season. It's just one of those two things.
Right. You're going to the Cup next year, so yeah, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to see you up towards the front in the Cup next year.
Yep.
So, Gary, what's your take on the I guess we'll call it conflict between you and Michael? And not just this race, but here it seems in the last 10 to 12.
Nothing. It's just him. I guess he doesn't like me doing something, by beating him at certain tracks, and he's mostly in the back, kind of thing. Or there's something else. I don't know.
Just competitive competition or whatever. I mean, you two have been fighting the whole year, so that's going to be, you're going to be fighting for the wins. You're going to be butting heads a little bit.
I think he didn't really know me because Daytona finished 7th. Atlanta didn't do good there. I think mid-season, that's when I picked up being a name of myself, and then he just sees it like, oh Lord, there's another guy that's got to compete. And I competed all season. Cup drivers, Mike, everyone. And most Cup drivers, they probably didn't know how fast I was until Dover, Martinsville came, and all the tracks that I actually was with them the whole time. It sucks finishing behind 2 Cup drivers, but they're fast. If you're behind them not that far, but you're behind them. It's great for you on points and everything because one, you can win because you're the first Xfinity car. You can put that in perspective. Now, I didn't win that race because of 2 Cup drivers. No, I won that race if you didn't count the 2 Cup drivers for points. Mostly they don't, but you're number 1. You're third, but you're number 1 for Xfinity series. It's that kind of deal. It's how you get better, how you get faster. And
Scored the most points, that race. So yeah. Even though you didn't win, you still scored the most points. You won that. Well, do you have anything you want to add? Because this is still recording, so we're just kind of doing some interviews here. We talked with Mike a little bit, and talking with you, and
I'm using this for really good for the next season. I'm gonna finish this season. It's already finished, but I'm gonna use this season for next season, and I'm gonna push myself to break the Rookie of the Year for points and everything. Put myself in front of some drivers from Hendrick that I should be below them, but respect for points, I'm be above them, kind of thing, and be a dog on myself. Teaching all the drivers that they pass on me, even though I could have got an offer, but I didn't want them. I wanted to do a different person because he could push me forward. And it's just one of those kind of things of put yourself in the future to go faster, be competitive, and know everyone else. And that's what I feel like. I feel like whoever's gonna sign me, they're gonna do something great. If they're gonna pass on me, well, if I won the Rookie of the Year, double points, be in the final 8, and they pass on me, and most other drivers 1 or 2 or below the playoffs, and I pass them, it kind of shows something that they should have picked me other than other drivers.
Definitely. Yeah, that's.
Hey Tegan.
Yes.
Predator just sent me a message asking if he can be interviewed as Mike Mann's advocate.
No, I'm about ready to get off here, to be quite honest. So, if y'all want to, that's up to you. But I'll be back in that here in a little bit after Gar gets out.
Right. Yeah, me too. I figured.
Okay, so I'll just tell him that I'm about to wrap it up anyway.
Did you have some words, anything that you was thinking, or that you was wanting to add, or Tegan?
No, just you've had a good season, Gar. So just remember that.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be second place, especially considering we only had like 3 and 4 to begin with. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a real good season next year as well in the Cup. I've raced against you, and I've seen what you've done in the Cup car on the track. How do you feel about your road courses? Because I myself, it seemed like your road courses are okay, but maybe not quite as strong.
My road course in Super Speed, it's just depends on everything, and I'm not kind of big like Duster like MTJ is, and like I can squeeze the top 5 out of there, like I did in I think Warren America or in Ohio.
Okay.
It's just I'm not known for a road course, but I can.
They're tough. They're tough. They really are.
Some are tough, some aren't. It's just you got to.
It's just a consistency thing. You just if you can get out of there without getting off track, then you're gonna have a good finish.
That's what momentum. Like every time roll course came in, I didn't worry about going fast. I worry about staying on the racetrack, because if people goes off the racetrack, most of the time they get a course penalty. And if you're not the one to get course penalties, one, you're not stopping for them. Two, the only time you're gonna be stopped is for cautions and pitting. And that's just those two things of getting quick and faster, and use the whole racetrack of 50% or whatever, and literally pace itself like Harvick does in short tracks. And I feel like I should did pacing tonight and didn't do that, and kind of bite me. It's one of those kind of things of lack of experience and learning that for next year and more and more.
I mean, I don't know if you could pace yourself with these guys. They're so damn fast. I mean, you got to go as fast as you can. Keep up.
Yeah. Like, super speedways, I think I won Daytona or Dega. And when I was in top 10, I went to the back, go stay in the back to the next run, stay at the bottom, go back, and do that kind of route. And the reason I did that, you've probably seen a lot of races. Most Tiggy Pie knows the path I was doing. It was to see who's friends with people, because that's what Daytona and Dayton is about. Is race with your friends.
Yeah.
Because that's how you win races. That's, if you think about, most my experience are from that two racetrack. Me, I didn't nobody here. It was just me and S'mores, Mike Killer, and KOW. That's all the people who helped me. And sometimes you need more, sometimes you give less, you don't win. It's one of those kind of things, it's luck. And luck was on my side tonight. Just like most other super speedways and stuff. It's one of those things. You gotta know what's better for you and what's not. And I learned that through the whole season. Finishing last, most of them, or 5th or 6th. And I think start of the season, that's where I was finishing, and I tell myself I need to do something better to go in playoffs, to be regular season champ. And being an underdog, being regular season champs, it kind of means something to you. It might not mean nothing for Mike, but if you have half all the wins of the guy that won most of them, and you still won the regular season of 5 points, because you kind of flipped the strip at the start from the end. And that's from my perspective. Don't start something if you can't finish. Finish something that you can change the future of the point system or anything. And don't let those 1 or 2 points fool you of, oh, that track I should have let a lap, but I pitted it early. Oh, I should have did this, I should have did that. And I cut those out. I appreciate I led most of the laps this season. Bearing with Cup guys that came in doing part time and do that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a good achievement. Got to be up front. Leading laps, and they did count for that too. Leading the lap, you get a point. Well, I guess we go ahead and end it if you guys are good, or did you have something?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. I mean, you did a great job this season, like we've said. And it was nice to have you as a teammate too. So, we will be
Thanks.
looking forward to seeing you back again next year in the Cup
Yep.
Series.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Thanks for joining us and talking with us, having a little after race interview.
You're welcome. It's you can't control something you can't control in the game. It's you gotta pass on it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things of best pit crew or slow pit crew. It's been a month. You can't do nothing about it.
Don't want to
Yeah.
be the bearer of bad news, but Mike just sent a message in the chat.
Kodo, you ended this stream yet?
No.
Alright, let's go ahead and end it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.